Beer is one of the oldest beverages in the world, with a history dating back to 4000 BC. Over a long period of development, beer has become popular beverage all over the world. The beer consumption rate was always higher than the consumption rate of any other alcoholic beverages. Average beer consumption per capita increased over time. According to the chart from Statistic, it shows the historical beer consumption per capita in Vietnam from 2010 to 2018. In 2018, the beer consumption per capita amounted to approximately 44.1 liters. The archaeology has proven that beer was first created by the Sumeria people in the southern Babylon around 4000 BC. At that time, beer was in a gelatinous form, more like soup rather than a drink. So, the Sumeria people used straws to avoid residue left over from the fermentation process. In ancient Egypt, all classes drank beer. It is considered an essential drink, even better than water, and also used for curing disease. Interestingly, Egyptian women were the first brewer in the world. In Europe, beer was brewed in monasteries and became the priest drink. Producing beer requires four main ingredients. First is malt. Malt is a product from the process of soaking the grains of barley or wheat to germinate to a certain extent and then dry them. Houblon is the second. Houblon helps to create a bitter taste, prolongs storage time. In the beer production process, houblon is often used in the form of tablets. Water is an indispensable ingredient in the production process, which is involved in the hydrolysis process. And last but not least, yeast helps to convert sugars into ethanol and CO2. Once the quality of beer gradually stabilized, people began to pay attention to various forms of beer preservation. In 1850, beer was sold for the first time in cork-stopper glass bottle. Although being convenient for consumers, the wood cork could not preserve the beer for long, especially in terms of hygiene. Hence, in 1892, the first beer bottle cap was invented. The beer cap was a unique and important invention, simple, disposable, economical, and completely leak-free. In 1935, the first beer cans were produced. However, to open it, a special tool is required to pierce the can. At that time, the beer can was 3 mm thick. Even with that special tool, it still took a lot of effort to open the can. In 1963, the pulleted form was introduced. And then finally, in 1975, the ring tap can was invented. This design works according to the leverage principle and is the same design used in beer cans and soda cans around the world we have seen today. So, that is pretty much the brief introduction about the history of making beer, as well as the four main ingredients in the process of producing beer. Thank you so much for listening.